Is this visible
Yes,
now?
now, yes, sir.
Now it's visible. Okay. It's visible now. Table. A slide with a
Yes,
table.
yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
My dear students, let me quickly brief you about assignment. It is a specially lenient programming problem. Objective is to minimize. What to minimize? Either the cost of the work or the time completion. या तो इसमें मिनिमाइजेशन किया जाएगा टाइम का, कि जो काम आप कराना चाह रहे हैं वो कम से कम टाइम में कैसे पूरा होगा, या फिर मिनिमाइजेशन होगा कॉस्ट का, कि जो काम आप कॉस्ट पे करके करा रहे हैं तो वही काम कम कॉस्ट में कैसे हो जाए. तो आइदर इट कुड हैव द मिनिमाइजेशन ऑफ द कॉस्ट फंक्शन or it could have the minimization of the time function, and cost in the time is the time taken by a worker to complete the job or the cost incurred in completing the job. The only assumption that you have to note it down somewhere, that assignment problem starts with one basic thing, that number of workers should be equal to number of jobs. So the table which I am showing you, we have 4 workers and we have 4 jobs. Clear? I'm changing the slide now. Certain checkpoints, like in transportation, the checkpoint is balanced and unbalanced. Here it is not balanced or unbalanced. Here you have to see number of rows and columns. In case if number of rows and columns are not equal, अगर number of rows और column आपस में बराबर नहीं होंगे, so we have to add a dummy row or dummy column, like we have done in case of transportation, right? And very important thing, if you know that assignment problem or the assignment method which I am going to brief you is designed only for minimization, but if in case the problem is of maximization, our first job is to convert the problem of maximization into minimization, same that what we have done in case of transportation. जैसा काम हमने ट्रांसपोर्टेशन में किया था वही काम हम यहाँ पर भी करेंगे, लेकिन हम आगे बढ़ेंगे जब हम मेथड अप्लाई जब करेंगे जब हम उसे मिनिमाइजेशन में कन्वर्ट कर लेंगे. और यहाँ पर बैलेंस और अनबैलेंस कैसे चेक किया जाएगा? Here the nature of balance and balance is the number of rows in the columns. Now let me start with this. I'm just putting it on the full screen. Okay, this is, I'm keeping it on the screen. The method which I am going to discuss with you, you may please note it down somewhere, is known as Hungarian assignment method. I'm repeating, Hungarian assignment method कहते हैं उसे, इसलिए शॉर्ट में उसे कभी कभी HAM भी कहते हैं. HAM, Hungarian assignment method. In the examination, you may come across a question whereby the problem is given to you and this has been asked that kindly solve this problem by using HAM. So HAM is for Hungarian assignment method. It is a method, it is a process, and when it is a process, it is divided into certain well-defined steps, and each step is to be performed in a particular sequence. ये एक मेथड है, ये एक प्रोसेस है जिसके कुछ अपने वेल डिफाइंड स्टेप्स हैं. स्टेप को उसी लॉजिकल ऑर्डर में किया जाएगा, राइट? स्टेप 1, स्टेप 2, स्टेप 3, स्टेप 4 and till the end we have to do it. Irrespective of the nature of problem, the steps will remain the same, and every time you have to repeat the same steps. So that is the easiest part of this job, the easiest part of this question, easiest part of this method, that we have a standard process. Now I'm showing you certain steps for this. See these steps, and remember the first original table which I have shown to you, जो मैंने आपको ओरिजिनल टेबल दिखाई थी, उसको सामने रखते हुए kindly look into this. Kindly look into this. What is this? Step number 1. What is step number? We have to first of all consider the rows. What we have to consider? Rows. And what we need to consider in that row? Locate the smallest number in the row and subtract it from that row. अब मैं दोबारा उस टेबल पे आता हूँ. See this table. See this table. Are we all at the same table? हम सब लोग इस टेबल को देख रहे हैं एक साथ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Row number 1, that is worker 1. With respect to worker 1, locate the smallest number. Which is the smallest number?
40.
Which is the smallest number? 40. Subtract this number from each element of this row. That is 45 minus 45. 40 minus 40, 0. 51 minus 40, 11. 67 minus 40, 27. Right? Once you complete this row, consider row, that is W2. जब इस रो को आप कंप्लीट कर लेंगे तो आप नेक्स्ट रो पर आएंगे, that is worker 2, और इसके सामने दिए हुए नंबर को देखिए and locate the minimum one. Which is the minimum number? Which is the smallest number?
42.
42. Deduct 42 from 57. How much this is? 15. 42 minus 42, 0. 63 minus 42, 21. 55 minus 42, 13. Once you complete W2, repeat the same step for W3 and W4. Can you do it at your end, please?
Yes, sir.
Can you do it at your end, please?
Yes, sir.
Do it. Then I'll show you this step. Kindly compare your answer with the table which I am showing you. Is this table is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is a photograph which I clicked from the book,
Yes, sir.
which is the step number 1 of the original table. ये वो टेबल है जो आपको स्टेप नंबर 1 करने के बाद मिलेगी. सब लोग कंपेयर करें कि क्या यही टेबल आप जनरेट कर रहे हैं. Are you getting the same answers?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So step number 1, I am repeating. What is step number 1? Consider the row, locate the minimum number, deduct this number from each element of the number. Repeat this step for all. आप रो को लेंगे, उसमें से मिनिमम नंबर को माइनस कर देंगे और ये काम हर रो के लिए आप करेंगे. So you have completed step number 2. Now move to step number 3. After row, it's quite logical that we have to move to which side. जब रो कंप्लीट कर लेंगे तो what is the logical movement? What is the logical progression? From row to column. Consider column number 1 and repeat. Locate the minimum number. Deduct this number from each element of that column. मैं रिपीट कर रहा हूं कि अब आप कॉलम लेंगे और उस कॉलम में जो मिनिमम नंबर होगा उसको सारे नंबर में से माइनस कर देंगे और ये काम आप सारे कॉलम के लिए रिपीट करेंगे. Right? You have to repeat this step for all the columns. Can you locate into this? Now refer to this table. Column number 1. Column number 1. If I just keep it at full screen, column number 1. Yes. Which is column number 1? What is the smallest number in this column?
1.
0.
I'm sorry.
0.
Repeat. 0. Yeah, not 1. 0.
0.
So remain same, 0. Column number 2, that is B, job B. Smallest number? Smallest number?
0. 0.
0. Column number C? Column number C, smallest number?
0.
0. But this would not be same for column number D. Column number D, there is no 0. Then what is the smallest number?
13.
13. Good.
13.
Deduct this 13 and you will get the new matrix. Deduct 13 from all the element. इस 13 को subtract कर दीजिए and you will get a new matrix. एक बात मुझे आपको बताना था, याद रखिए कि हर स्टेप के लिए हम नई टेबल बनाएंगे. I am repeating that for each step you have to create a new table. Please do not cut and rub in the same table. ऐसा नहीं है कि स्टेप 1 में जो टेबल आई थी वही स्टेप 2 में आप कट करके उसको बनाएं. स्टेप 1 की टेबल आपके सामने है. Step 2 key, after deducting the column, you will get a new matrix, new table. Kindly create a new table for each step. Okay? If you do it in the single table, it will create a lot of confusion. Step 1, original. Step 1, first is original table, the original question. Step 1 is the matrix which is generated after considering rows. Step 2, a new table is created after considering columns. क्या मैं यहां तक क्लियर हूं? कोई डाउट, कोई कंफ्यूजन?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Any question? Please feel free to seek clarification, because these are the two fundamental steps of this assignment problem. Okay, so again go back to your steps. Step number 1, consider the row and deduct the smallest element from all rows. Repeat it for all rows. Step 3, locate the column, consider the column, locate the smallest number, deduct it from all the elements, and repeat this step for all. Is it okay now? Now, my dear students, the outcome of this is, what is the outcome? This is the table which you are getting. ये वो टेबल है जो कॉलम्स और रो को कंसीडर करने के बाद आपको मिल रही है. Is this the table you are getting after considering rows and columns?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Kindly create it. My request to all of you, kindly at the same time. आप करते जाइए साथ साथ और बताइए कि यही टेबल आ रही है ना आपकी भी?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good, good. Now just try to understand. Are you able to see my slide?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What I'm telling you, that after step number 1 of row and after step number 3 or 4 of columns, row और column के step करने के बाद, this is the table that you are getting. Are you all able to get this table?
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now try to understand. Okay, let's try to understand. You will find a very peculiar thing in this table, and that is the zeros. इस टेबल में आपको क्या नजर आ रहा है? The difference that you notice from this table to the original question is nothing but the zeros. There are a lot of zeros in the table. The sole purpose, the entire purpose of step of columns and rows is to create zeros. हम इस zeros को क्या करेंगे? What do we do with the zeros? We will cut these zeros with the cutting lines. Now what we do? We will draw the line which will cut these zeros. And the lines which we are drawing to cut these zeros are the horizontal and vertical lines. I'm repeating. That what we need to do is कि हम इन जीरो को लाइन से कट करें, हम कटिंग लाइंस ड्रॉ करेंगे, और वो लाइन जो कटिंग लाइंस ड्रॉ करेंगे वो ऐसे ड्रॉ करेंगे कि या तो वो वर्टिकल होंगी या वो हॉरिजॉन्टल होंगी. आई मीन द कटिंग लाइंस आर आइदर वर्टिकल और हॉरिजॉन्टल. डायगोनल लाइंस आर नॉट अलाउड. ठीक है? मैं भी दिखाऊंगा आपको, मैं जो बात कह रहा हूं आई विल शो इट टू यू. आई एम रिपीटिंग, these zeros are required to be cut from the cutting lines drawn by following a particular rule. What is that rule? The lines are either horizontal or vertical. Diagonal lines are not allowed. And the most important thing, the first line that we will draw is the line which will cut the maximum zero in one go. मैं रिपीट कर रहा हूं कि हम लाइंस ड्रॉ करेंगे और पहली लाइन वो लाइन होगी जो एक ही बार में मैक्सिमम जीरोस को कट करेगी. तो फर्स्ट लाइन वुड बी द लाइन that will cut the zero, maximum zero in the first row, and thereafter we'll draw. So, my dear students, would you please tell me, would you please suggest me that either I draw a vertical line or a horizontal line which will cut the maximum zero in one go? कहाँ से लूँ पहली लाइन?
Vertical.
क्या हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन लूँ? जैसे मुझे लग रहा है पहली लाइन अगर मैं हॉरिजॉन्टल लेता हूँ तो जो वर्कर 2 से जो लाइन निकल रही है, वर्कर 2 से जो लाइन जा रही है वो एक, मैं जब ड्रॉ करूंगा कटिंग लाइन तो वो 2 जीरो को कट करेगी. इट विल कट 2 zeros इफ आई ड्रॉ अ हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन फ्रॉम वर्कर 2. लेकिन साथ साथ मैं ये भी देख रहा हूं कि इफ आई ड्रॉ अ वर्टिकल लाइन स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम जॉब बी, ए के बाद जो है बी जॉब जो है, अगर मैं वहां से एक वर्टिकल लाइन खींचता हूं इट विल ऑल्सो कट 2 zeros. सो आई हैव अ चॉइस. आप चाहे वर्टिकल लाइन ड्रॉ कर लीजिए, चाहे आप एक हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन ड्रॉ कर लीजिए, दोनों लाइन पहली ही बार में 2 जीरोस को कट करेंगे. इन दिस केस both the lines will cut the maximum of 2 zeros in one go, and thereafter you will draw lines to cut the zeros. I will show you what I mean to say by showing you the picture. This is what I am showing to you. This is what I am telling you. This is what I am telling you. You see the first line, for example, the first line is the vertical line from B. It will cut the maximum zeros this, and thereafter we draw line number 2, line number 3 and line number 4. 4 lines are required. How many lines are required? 4 lines are required to cut all zeros. तो आप देख रहे हैं कि 4 लाइन से सारे जीरोस कट हो गए. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. तो इस टेबल को देखिए जहां कटिंग लाइंस नहीं थी और फिर आप कटिंग लाइंस ड्रॉ करिए. दिस इज द कटिंग लाइन दैट वी हैव. एनी डाउट, एनी कंफ्यूजन इन कटिंग लाइंस?
No, sir.
Clear? Good. Very good. So go back to the steps then. So step 5, if you see, draw the line that cuts the zeros. Starting line would be the line that cut the maximum zero in one go. Right? Now, this is the cutting line. Now we are reaching to our solution. We are reaching to the final part of our solution. हम अपने आखिरी स्टेप की तरफ आ रहे हैं. Right? But we have to check it out. Is it what the solution that we are getting is the optimal solution, is the best solution? And for this we have to apply a remark. We have to apply a rule. हमें एक रूल अप्लाई करना होगा ये चेक करने के लिए कि जो आखिरी स्टेप आया है क्या ये सही है. What is that rule? Please note it down. That the rule is that the number of cutting lines should be equal to the number of rows or columns. So number of cutting lines should be equal to number of rows or column. या तो number of cutting line जितनी आ रही है वो बराबर हो जाए रोज के या कॉलम्स के. अच्छा, इसमें रोज और कॉलम दोनों बराबर हैं तो किसी के ही बराबर हो जाए. So let us apply this rule here. How many cutting lines we have?
4.
4.
4.
How many rows and columns we have?
4. 4.
Are you able to see my slides now? Hello?
Not yet, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now we
Yes,
can. Now we are able to see.
Fine. So count the number of lines that we have. How many cutting lines we have?
4.
4. And how many rows and columns we have?
4 rows, 4 columns.
4 rows. So I hope the last point which I discussed is clear. In order to reach to the final answer, that whether the solution that we are getting out of it is optimal or not, we have to put a checkpoint. Remark is that number of cutting line should be equal to rows or column. ये बात जो मैंने अभी आपको बताई, क्लियर है कि ये आंसर जो आने वाला है, अभी आया नहीं, आएगा, ये ऑप्टिमल जब नंबर ऑफ कटिंग लाइन रोज या कॉलम के बराबर हो जाएं. Like the problem which we are handling right now is a perfect ideal problem because the number of cutting lines is equal to rows, which is 4, or the column, which is also 4. So that means that the solution that we are getting in the last step is the optimal solution. Clear? Now what is the solution then? What is the solution then? Anybody out of you who will help me out in writing the final answer? What is the final solution?
Sir, we are doing this first time, so how should we know?
No problem. ये तो बीच में क्वेश्चन इसलिए पुट अप किया जाता है कि एक इंटरेस्ट से क्रिएट रहे. तो ये तो हमें मालूम है, हम जब भी आपको बता रहे हैं कोई बात, तो ये बात हम सोच के रखते हैं कि दिस इज द फर्स्ट टाइम you are learning this, but just to enhance your thinking ability and creativity. Okay, what do you think? क्या लगता है यार होना चाहिए? तो इसलिए ये क्वेश्चन मैंने पुट अप किया था. ठीक है, मैं
5-1, 14-3.
5-1.
The 5 and 1 from the first row is job 1.
नहीं,
And 14-3.
मैं बता
Enclosed area between the 4 lines.
नहीं. The entire game revolve around zeros. इसमें जो जीरो का रोल है वो बड़ा अहम और बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट है. The important role is of zero. तो एलोकेशन इस तरह से होगा कि one worker number 1 will be assigned the job corresponding to 0. तो वर्कर 1 के corresponding जो जॉब जहां पे 0 आ रहा है वो कौन सी जॉब है? B. तो वर्कर 1 will be assigned the job B. वर्कर 2 के जब हम आगे देखेंगे तो you will see that we have 2 zeros, B and D. अब आप बताइए मुझे कि वर्कर 2 को मुझे जॉब असाइन करनी है और B के कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग भी 0 है और D के कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग भी 0 है. तो कौन सी जॉब में असाइन करूं B को? 2 को.
Sir, D.
Why not B?
So
Why
B
not
पहले
B?
से ही assigned है.
B is already assigned to A, to 1. So B is already assigned to worker 1. So obvious choice is that I will assign job D to worker 2. Let's see worker 3. What is the corresponding 0 job? Worker 3 will find C. Good, very good. And last but not the least, the leftover. Worker 4 will be assigned the job A, and that is all assignment. So I am repeating, 1 worker will do job B, 2 will do job D, C will do the job C, 3 will do the job C, and last but not the least, worker 4 will be assigned the job of A. This assignment.
So lines क्यों बनाई थी हमने?
Lines, cutting lines इसलिए बनाई थी. I'm just repeating it once again here. Lines are drawn. The first purpose of drawing the lines are that because we cannot say that this answer is optimal or not until and unless it will satisfy the condition of number of cutting lines should be equal to rows and column. जब तक कि ये condition satisfy नहीं होती कि cutting lines would be equal to rows and column, you cannot say that best solution. अगर हम लाइन ड्रॉ नहीं कर, आप सोच रहे होंगे जब जीरो से ही सब कुछ करना था तो लाइन क्यों बनाई? अगर सोचिए मैं लाइन ना बनाता तो ठीक है, मुझे कुछ आइडिया एलोकेशन का तो हो जाता, लेकिन मुझे ये डाउट माइंड में रहता कि ये एलोकेशन ऑप्टिमल है या नहीं. जैसे आपने देखा था IFB जब हमने किया था ट्रांसपोर्टेशन में, इनिशियल फिजिकल सॉल्यूशन नॉर्थ वेस्ट कॉर्नर हमने लगाया, तो फिर हमने लास्ट में एक बात चेक करी थी कि नंबर ऑफ असाइंड सेल शुड बी इक्वल टू m + n-1। क्यों किया हुआ हमने, क्या जरूरत थी, असाइंड सेल तो आ ही चुके थे, तो फिर ये हमने कंडीशन क्यों चेक करी? ये कंडीशन इसीलिए चेक करी थी कि जो आंसर हमने लिया है, इज इट व्हाट द बेस्ट आंसर ऑफ द गिवन मेथड और नॉट? सेम इज हियर, cutting lines will help us to ascertain that the final answer, that allocation that we are doing is the best. एक रीजन तो ये है, एक रीजन और है जो आगे आएगा, अभी नहीं आया, आगे आएगा। क्लियर?
Okay, sir.
So this is the allocation that we have. Now I'm showing you the allocation part. This is what we have the allocation. This table, see the allocation which I am telling you. इस तरह से allocation है। 5 is B, 2 is D, 3 is C, and 4 is A. You have to mention it, underline the zeros at which the jobs are allocated. Right? Right. Now, dear student, the answer will not be here. जब आप एग्जाम में फाइनल आंसर लिखेंगे तो सिर्फ ये टेबल ड्रॉ करके नहीं छोड़ देंगे। You have to show the allocation. Allocation is already there. 1 to A, 1 to B, 2 to D, 3 to C, and 4 to A. But this would not be the final answer. What would be the final answer? The question is, find the optimal assignment. And the final answer would be the total time of completing the job. कितना टाइम लगेगा पूरा काम खत्म करने के लिए अगर हम ये असाइनमेंट करते हैं तो? इफ वी असाइन द जॉब इन दिस मैनर, हाउ वुड एंड हाउ मच टाइम ऑफ कंप्लीशन? दैट इज व्हाई टू रिमेंबर दैट द लास्ट आंसर वुड बी दिस: वर्कर 1, जॉब B, 40 minutes, and correspondingly 55, 48, and 41. Will you please tell me from where do I get these values of 40, 55, 48, 41? From where I am getting these values? ये कहाँ से
From the original table.
Original table.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. We are getting this from the original table. That is the question. Because in that question, the table show you the time taken for the job completion. So it is 40, 55, 48, and 41. If you take this sum, the final answer would be 184 minutes. How much is the time? 184 minutes. So the final answer of the question which I have discussed it with you is this. This is the question. This is the question. And the final answer that you are getting out of it. This is the completion. अब पहले आप यहाँ तक मुझे बताइए कि कोई डाउट, कोई कंफ्यूजन है, ताकि मैं क्विकली फिर आगे और लास्ट पार्ट. Is there any question, any doubt, any clarification from your side? Feel free to ask. Shall I move ahead?
No, sir. Sure.
Okay. Now, my dear students, once I am referring to this method of assignment, I already described that the assumption of this method, the method is designed for balanced problem. That is, for number of rows and columns are equal. लेकिन ये तो जरूरी नहीं है कि हर बार क्वेश्चन ऐसा ही होगा कि रोज एंड कॉलम बराबर हो. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है, वी विल इनकाउंटर ए प्रॉब्लम कि जॉब 5 है और वर्कर 4 है, और it would be the other way around. I already described that if you want to allocate, if you want to apply this method, it would be a balanced one. So we have to make it balanced. That is, how to make it a balanced? We have to add a dummy row and dummy column. I will coming to this point. This is a special case. All of you please refer to this table. This question is given to you where workers and jobs are there, and this has been asked to find the optimal assignment. Assign the first checkpoint. क्या हम डायरेक्टली मेथड अप्लाई कर सकते हैं यहाँ पे? क्या हम मेथड अप्लाई कर दें डायरेक्ट? Yes,
No,
please.
sir.
No. क्यों?
The number of rows not equals to column.
Number of rows are not equal to column. Which is the lesser one? गैप आ रहा है, कहां पर आ रहा है? जॉब में या वर्कर में?
Worker में.
Job.
Worker में. How many workers we have? 4. How many jobs we have? 5. We have to add a dummy row or the dummy column. That is a dummy job or a dummy worker. What do you need to do? A dummy worker or a dummy worker? Absolutely right. So we have to add a dummy worker, and once I do it, dummy worker.
Raw.
Is this dummy worker clear to you? A, B, C, D, and E is a dummy worker. This is a dummy worker, and you know the definition of the dummy variable in mathematical analysis, that it will not be assigned any value. It is just to complete the assumption part. Same is here. 0, 0, 0, 0 is a time allocated for this worker, and this has been inserted, this has been included in this table just because of the reason to make this table a balanced one. इसको इसलिए सिर्फ डाला गया है ताकि ये इस टेबल को बैलेंस बना दे, और हम बैलेंस करने के बाद जो यूजुअल मेथड है हमारा वो हम अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. Is this table visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right? So again, go back to the basic idea. I started the discussion by telling you that we have an assumption of this method. क्या assumption था कि rows and column बराबर होने चाहिए. अगर बराबर नहीं है तो हमें बराबर करना होगा. Another second assumption is that like transportation, assignment method is also designed for minimization. This has not been designed for maximization. But that doesn't mean that we cannot solve the problem of maximization. If the problem is of maximization, how can we apply this method? The approach will remain the same, what we had discussed in transportation. अगर ये क्वेश्चन मैक्सिमाइजेशन का है तो पहले हमें उसे मिनिमाइजेशन में कन्वर्ट करना होगा. If this is the question of maximization, have to convert it into minimization, right? By following a specific method. What is that method? That you will understand with the help of an example, which I am showing you here. Yeah, this method. What is this method? First, read this question carefully. Are you able to read this question? Are you able to read this question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Imran, you are here?
Yes, sir.
Imran, you are attending the class?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, Imran, are you able to read this question?
Yes, sir, I am.
टाइम है, कॉस्ट है, या कुछ और है?
So it is particular revenue generated by
sales
each.
revenue.
Yeah,
Sales
sales revenue.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's absolutely right. So, Jasmine, this is the sales revenue, which is 4836. Now, when the figure is of sales revenue, it is
Yes,
quite
sir.
clear that the objective function is of, अब आप बताइए, is it of minimization or maximization?
So it is for maximization.
It is for maximization. And we have already discussed that,
Yes.
yeah. Laiba, you are here?
Yes, sir.
Laiba, this is a question. So, as you know that I have already discussed that this method is designed only for minimization. और ये problem maximization की है. So what would I need to do is, I have to do an additional step. Additional step of converting. Yes, please. Complete करिए इसको. Converting what? What to what? Laiba?
Yes, sir.
मैं कह रहा
सर
हूँ.
आवाज जी सर.
मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
अब आ रही है सर, पहले नहीं आ रही थी.
मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि ये जो क्वेश्चन दे रखा है ये सेल्स रेवेन्यू के
Yes, sir.
मैक्सिमाइजेशन का है। मैं क्या पहला मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि क्या मैं डायरेक्टली हंगेरियन असाइनमेंट मेथड अप्लाई कर सकता हूँ? हेलो हेलो
Hello?
क्या मैं डायरेक्ट हंगेरियन असाइनमेंट मेथड अप्लाई कर सकता हूँ?
Yes, sir. एक सेकेंड सर, आपकी वॉइस ब्रेक हो रही है बीच बीच में।
मेरी वॉइस जैस्मिन, एम आई ऑडिबल?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
now you are audible.
अच्छा, ठीक। मैं ये सिर्फ पूछना चाह रहा था। हाँ,
जी
ये
सर,
टेबल
अब बोलिए।
हाँ, ये जो टेबल आपको नजर आ रही होगी इन माय स्लाइड,
जी सर।
this
Yes, sir.
problem is of maximization of sales revenue.
Yes, sir.
My first question is that shall I directly move to and apply the Hungarian assignment method? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
मैं डायरेक्ट मेथड अप्लाई कर सकता हूँ? स्टेप 1, स्टेप 2 रोज और कॉलम का जो भी मैंने बताया वो अप्लाई कर सकता हूँ?
Yes, sir.